Coming to Phnom Penh from Cambodia's rural areas was supposed to be the start of a better life for these garment factory workers. The industry is booming, employing more than 500,000 people and bringing in some $5 billion a year. Garments account for around 70% of the country's total exports. But 25-year-old Nun Narit says things haven't turned out as well as she'd hoped. She gets paid $90 a month, and part of that is sent back home to her family. The rest barely covers her own necessities, like rent, electricity, food, and water.
I'm not happy. The money I earn here is spent right away, and nothing is left.
Nun shares a small room in the city with 3 other relatives who also work in factories. It's a cramped space, and life here, she says, is hard. Hundreds of others aren't happy either, and they're taking to the capital's streets. Earlier this month, a workers' demonstration turned violent. At least 4 people were killed and 23 others were detained. The government's use of force then shocked many, and they've since put a ban on similar public gatherings. But officials are in a bind. One cabinet minister said he feared that raising worker salaries would make the country less competitive and drive foreign investors or buyers away. But not doing so could lead to further instability, which might have exactly the same result. Already, 33 global brands and unions have called on the government to resolve the situation, and local civic society groups are petitioning foreign governments to get involved as well.
There needs to be more dialogue. There needs to be more legal underpinnings in terms of behaviors of both trade unions and employers. And there needs to be a more methodologically sound wage-setting process.
For now, the work continues on factory floors.
If the salary is raised, I will stay. If not, I will have to go back home.
At the end of the day, it is the thought of home and their families that keeps these workers going. And with little other choice, they'll be back here in the morning with the hope that things will improve. Marga, Ortigas, Al Jazeera, Phnom Penh.